Alright. Hi, I'm Tom. I'm glad to see you again from My 70 Size, a Christy Tom production. As I always say, whenever I start doing exercise, I try to get my water because I want to keep hydrated as often as I can. Nothing worse than being thirsty when you're exercising, okay? So that's exactly what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to go to the appropriate area to exercise. And I just want to say that I want to give it a shot because I've done this a year and a half ago. I think I made around 40, 50 videos. And, I enjoy doing this. And I thought, well, maybe I'll get back to it because a lot of people out there really need some help. My objective is not to make you a he-man or a strong man or woman or well-toned person. My objective is to stabilize you if I can. In other words, give you the incentive, give you the boost to get off your couch or do something. Just exercise anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes a day. That's all. It's good for you. It's good for your friends because something about exercise makes you in a good mood, and you might even throw some corny jokes. Who knows? So you make people happy. And you're making yourself happy because you're also at least stabilizing or improving your health, getting the old heart pumping again. You know, we don't need the old crank from the old cars. They have to start cranking our hearts again. We're going to crank our own hearts by working out in a systematic way. That's all. So anyway, come and join me again, my70size.com. These videos that I'm doing, you can buy them on my website. I'm setting it up now, and you can buy them for $2 a download. And it's a way to support My 70 Size. And I'm setting it up on my70size.com. However, I'm going to do these live broadcasts for YouTube and Facebook. So you can find me on Facebook or YouTube, and you can follow through. But the objective is every day, just get up and do something. Exercise a little bit. And I'm going to show you what I've done the last 2.5, 3 years. Although I haven't been doing this on video for the last year and a half, I've been consistently exercising every day in the home. And that's all. Gym is fine. I like to go to the gym from time to time. But I like my own home. I like my own relaxation. I like to be able to sit down and do my sit-ups on my own couch or do whatever I do here. And then I know I'm home. And then when I'm all through, I can maybe make dinner, have some coffee, relax, who knows. But the most important thing is we need to take care of ourselves. And there's only one way that you can do it, and that's to embed it in your head to say, do it. I walk on the average of around 3 miles a day. Sometimes 2.5, but on the average it's 3 miles a day. And sometimes the day will be going by where I'm just doing other things, and I realize, I didn't walk yet. And then I'm still continuing to do what I'm doing, even sometimes just maybe watching a movie on TV. Doesn't matter. I'm thinking, it's embedded in my head, and I'm thinking, well, I got to do it. And I feel like my own hand is picking up from the rear, and it's picking me up and saying, okay, do it. So about 9 o'clock or 9:30 at night, and I don't recommend always going out at night, but, this is sometimes I wait till the last minute to do. And I get up, and I do my hour walk, and I come back, and I feel good, take a hot shower, and I'm ready to take a good sleep and have a good night's sleep. That's it. So anyway, I hope you tell your friends to join me, My 70 Size. You find that on YouTube /My 70 Size, or on Facebook, Christy Tom, I think it is, on Facebook. Or you can look for Tom Daniels, you find me. And then my website, which I'm working on right now, is my70size.com. I just got it working. I paid somebody else to do my website. I have a couple websites that I paid a web designer to do. That was last, I guess around May. I hired him, and he set up a contract. He's going to have it all done in 28 days, promise, And that was my fault. I trusted him. I don't know anything about how to build a website, so I trusted him. And next thing you know, a month passed, 2 months, he kept on asking for more money. I gave him more money. Then it keeps on going. He hasn't shown me the product yet. And he said, I need some more money. I gave him more money. And then finally, finally, after giving them another lump sum, I look at the website and I said, it's a piece of garbage. It didn't even work. It was ugly. And I told him, I says, you have to come up with something better. And I even assisted. I even gave him my own software, which is a good site, good PHP software, that if he got that working, that's everything that I wanted him to do in that one software. Well, he never got back to me. And the site, by January of this year, he never got back to me. So that's way past the 28 days since last May. And so I decided to do it myself, and so it's on. Both are on right now, and I'm happy they're on. I'm not that smart on designing stuff like that, but I'm learning. And last 2 days, I just almost stayed up like 24 hours trying to get it going, because I knew I was going to start getting this on, because I want to start doing exercise programs live every day, and I wanted to be ready for you. So I do have a couple things on there on My 70 Size yet, but these will be put on as I do them. And these here, if this is something that you're interested in, after I accumulate them and edit them, you could buy them for $2 a download. And these are exercises that, for me, they worked. And so anyway, I'll just give you a little history. Again, I did it before, but I'll do it again, because, yeah, sometimes I do talk too much. I got too heavy at one time. You know, I'm only 5'9", I'm 78. At the time, I realized that when it was COVID, I realized that I was way above my weight. I didn't even feel good about myself. I didn't want anybody to look at me. I didn't even want to go out the door, you know. And I stopped my walking at that time, although I always stay active. But at that time, I just sort of like gave up and let myself go. And I was, next thing I know, I was up to at least 225. And maybe it was 235, but it was, you know, for me, that was too much, too much. So one day, I just set my head together and I said, I got to do it, you know. And I started. And you know, when you do it at the beginning, when you first start, you kind of get discouraged and say, I don't see any difference a month later. I don't see any difference. I don't see any difference. And then 2 months later, maybe a slight difference. You get on the scale, though, and you see 3 or 4 pounds drop, you know, and then you start saying, well, you know, maybe I'll just keep it up. And I did, and I did. And I stayed for 2.5 years, 3 years now. Every day I weighed myself, and I got the whole history of all the times from the time I weighed myself. I might have started at 219 when I started weighing myself, because I never really wanted to weigh myself when I knew I was that heavy. But then I got it down to a point where every day I weighed myself, and now I use it as a security check. Every morning I get up, dump off my clothes. I'm fresh naked on the scale. Of course, nobody's going to see me, so I don't want to scare anybody. And now I look at the scale and I'm happy. I'm under 180, and that's all I want to do. Every day, that's my goal, 180 or below. I'm not trying to be a muscle man or get my old young days back. I'm just trying to stay in health, good health, and just to work out because I feel good about it. And now I'm going to try to, you know, although I don't know you out there now, but maybe who knows I will, encourage you to do something and follow me. I'm no expert at exercising as far as nutritional stuff and all that stuff. All I did was I exercised. I didn't take no medicines. I didn't take no diet pills. I didn't take anything to make me lose weight. It was just pure determination. And the old word is do it. I did it. And I continued, and I continued, and I continued, and I continued, and I continued. So enough of the lectures, and you know, I got my water here. So we're going to go into the living room, and we're going to start doing some exercise. We're going to do anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes a day, and we're going to put it on live broadcast on YouTube and Facebook. And you see them every day, somewhere around 9 in the morning. I think we're going to do it. We're going to do it for about 2 weeks in a row, then take a break for 2 weeks, then come back for 2 weeks. And I want you to, you know, it's free to sign up for My 70 Size. And sign up, follow me, and email me from there, and let me know how you're doing, and let me know what your problems are. And maybe I can just say, hey, well, you know, maybe if you just spend an extra 5 minutes, you might see a difference. I don't know. I'm no psychologist, but I'm just an everyday person that works hard, and you know, and I believe that if you put the effort in, you're going to get results. Not always immediately, but you will get results. So with that, let's go and do some exercise. How about that? My 70 Size exercise, a Christy Tom production. Okay, here we go. Follow me. Now, normally what I do when I first start every day is I want to loosen up a little bit. I don't want to just go right into it. And I also take off my glasses so I don't knock them on the ground. Nowadays, glasses cost a lot of money. I don't believe a piece of plastic like that is over $400, but I don't know. Somebody's making money on it. I don't know. But what I do is I just shake a little bit, move around a little bit, just to kind of give it a little stretch so that when I actually do start, it won't be such a strain on me. My objective in anything that I do is basically to tone up a little bit. We're trying to just stay a little bit muscle toned to a point where we're keeping our muscles active. In other words, we're not trying to let our muscles get loose and soft and weak, because we do lose our muscle structures as we get older, especially after 50 years old. You know, our bodies change. So in order for it to fight that body back to what it is, you have to just work out a little bit. You have to pay attention to yourself. Okay? So here we go. So we're going to do this. We're going to just little hip stuff, because I'm going to work on this area today. All right? And I've done this many times, and I say it over and over and over. Exercise is repetition. It's repeat, 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 repeat. So when you see this today, when you see it tomorrow, and when you see it the next day, it's not the same thing. It's a repeat. We have to just constantly repeat and exercise in order to improve our health and our body and put our body back in a reasonable shape, okay? So when I say repeat, and when you see this repeated, it's because that's what we do. We have to constantly repeat. So, and I repeat it just like I repeat it. So. Anyway, here we go. We're going to do this little twist. I do this every day. It makes my hips and my spine, everything else kind of warm up and loosen up a little bit. I do a couple hundred of these because it doesn't take long to do it, and it gives your body enough time to kind of warm up, get the heart pumping a little bit, and so forth. And by the way, if you have a watch, you know, keep your watch on, you know, like Apple Watch or Fitbit, whichever is your preference, and keep it on, and check your heart rate and anything else that might happen, you know, if you get a warning of a heart signal or something like that, because that can happen. These watches, I'm really impressed. They're pretty darn good. You know, just keep concentrating on that. Whatever you read, follow it up. If you think you need a doctor, just call the doctor. But anyway, here we go. I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I feel like a car with the engine starting to rev up. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. But I also feel like I'm warming up too. You know, sort of like anytime you start the day off and you got to prepare yourself, whether it's getting a job ready or meeting somebody, and you want to make sure the first impression is right. So whatever information you have to talk about, you want to make sure you have it right. And exercise is not any different. It's just go, go, go. You know, go, go, go. So that's what I'm doing. You know. So any exercise I'm doing today is not necessarily weight exercise. It's just putting tension on your muscles to help tone it a little bit and burn some calories. That's all. And we're almost through, and I guess I'm warmed up. I'm warmed up. Okay, good enough. All right, just like a musician when they get on stage, and you know, it's amazing. The musicians I've seen were a whole, maybe a 16, 17 piece or even larger orchestra. They get on the stage and they have the cello and the violin and the guitar and the bass and the piano and everything. And they're all sort of uncoordinated, and it sounds terrible, and you want to pull your hair out and say, what the heck are you doing? But they're all warming up, and it's got this weird sound. And all of a sudden they get into this rehearsal mode, and it's just so impressive. It's like being at an opera or whatever show you want. It's just so beautiful. So so warming up, and everything we have to do, we have to warm up. Okay? Yeah. I didn't know I was such a psychologist. Wow. I don't even know anything about it. All right, here. This is my favorite I've been having for years and years and years, okay? This thing, I probably had it for more than 20 years at least. But all it does is it just puts tension on my muscles so that I can work whatever part of the body I want. Now, I always concentrate on the sides, because I look for the glove handles, because nobody really loves them, so I don't know why they call them glove handles. They love to get rid of it, maybe that's why. So anyway, I just do this. So I take this, and I do 25 of these. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, 25. So I usually do 4, but in this series, I'm only going to do a set of 2. Okay? And you at home can do 3 or 4, but at least do 2 a day of that particular thing. Put some tension on your arms, your stomach, your sides, and do that every day. So that's what I do. I do that every day. Every morning I get up and I do it. And I take a break, a few minutes. If I'm thirsty, I just take the old water. Glump, 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 glump. Yep, that's good water. For some reason, I never use the sink water. It has this taste about it coming out of the sink. When I was a kid, we never had that kind of thing. I don't know why. When I was a kid growing up, we would love to get at the faucet when we're on a hot summer day and we're thirsty as heck and stick our face in the faucet and just suck up that water. And it always had that certain good taste about it. But now, I don't know what it is, but now it even smells sometimes. You turn the water on and you got this certain smell. Yeah, times changed, I guess. All right, so I'm ready now. Next 25. Here we go. I got it right here. Now I use 25-pound weights, but I also have these 10. These are good as well. Just enough to put some tension. You always have to put some tension on your muscles, whatever you do, in order to feel like you're getting somewhere. But we're going to continue this for 2 weeks, and just follow me for 2 weeks and try something and see if it works. And that way, maybe I can improve your health, and we can all stay in touch together and keep this goal to always maintain our weight. That's all. Here we go. 25. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25, 25. So, that feels good. Now you can feel it in your arms, your shoulders, right here in your gut, right here. You can feel it, and you can feel right here. So it does have benefits. But the main thing is, you just can't do it one time and expect it to, look good. You have to work at it. Maybe 6 to 8 months. Because when I had my belly, it was not pleasant to look at. So, you don't want that. So if you can tone it up, tighten it up, that's all you need. We're not trying to make you a perfect person. We're not trying to make you back to the old 40s and 30s and 20s. Just trying to make you better condition every day. If you feel good, you're going to do more. If you feel sluggish, you feel depressed because you can't lose your weight, you're just not going to accomplish things from day to day. You just have to always try to feel good. Every time I do exercise, I feel good afterwards, okay? My humor comes back. Boy, you don't want to stick around with me when my humor comes back, because I have everybody to death. Boy, they have big funerals just in front of my house every time I tell a joke. They die and they haul them off. So, see what I mean about my jokes? All right. So anyway, all right, we did that. All right, now, here's the other one that I've been doing for 2.5, 3 years. And this is one that it's a little difficult at the beginning, but if you can do it, then every day it's going to be easier to do. All right, and that's to pick up your leg one leg at a time and bring it as high as you can, bring it down, and you work your lower gut right here. And it takes a little bit of air, so you might get a little winded. So this might improve your shape and improve your breathing and your air quality and your percentages. Like for instance, my oxygen for my age, I'm about 97 to 98, which is good, I suppose. And you know, you just have to, like I said, take it a day at a time. These things you're doing, if you feel, you know, you got to rest, sit down. But, you know, you'll be able to buy these videos and you can follow them later anyway. But sit down and then get back up again. And just use me as a crutch, as an incentive to exercise daily, every other day. But don't not exercise. Don't not exercise. You know, I'm 78 and I feel healthy as a result of my continuous, most of my life I exercise. I always try to stay in reasonable shape. Although there has been weeks and months that I just slipped by. I remember one time I think I was 47. And I remember I used to have a hard workout every day in the afternoon when the kids, I was a single parent, so my kids, when they went to school, I would go home and I would just work out hard for about an hour, you know, and I'd be out of breath and I'd be toned and everything else. And then one day, all of a sudden, I quit. I put that weight down and I stopped. I don't know why. I didn't pick it up for almost 2, maybe 3 years later. I just stopped. I don't know, maybe my body said, hey, take it easy. Maybe, I don't know. But I got back, you know, but I didn't get too bad out of shape though, you know, because I was always busy doing something, you know, but I always wondered why like a machine, it just stopped. It just stopped cold. Anyway, here we go. Talking again here. Now we're going to do this. We're going to only do 2 25s, 2 sets of 25. If you can't make 25, do 20. If you can't make 20, do 15. If you can't make 15, do 10. But set the goal to get to at least 25. You gotta put some effort into it in order to see results. So let's try whatever you can do per set that I'm doing. All right, I'm going to do 25. You do what you can. All right, and a disclaimer might be too late, but I should have said it earlier, but I'll probably say it. Just be careful. Don't do anything more than you have to. You know, if you feel that you can't, just do what you feel you could in your own safety mode. Okay. That's it. Don't do anything that's going to hurt you. Here we go. Ready? This is the starting off on this always gets to me too, you know, because I know once I start, it's like an engine. I turn the engine on, it's got to run. Well, I got to start. You know, once I start, it's just going to go. So here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, 25. Wasn't too bad. That's 25. And if you're breathing heavy, just walk around a little bit and take your time. When you're ready, do it again, okay? I've been doing it so long that it doesn't bother me as much. But normally I don't talk when I exercise. But I'm talking to you, so it's all your fault out there. I'm talking to you. Okay. Okay, here we go. Ready to do another 25? I'm ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 14, 14, 15, 15, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 20, 20, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 4, 24, 25, 25. There we go. You can walk around. Nothing wrong with that. When you feel like you have to breathe, just breathe. That's it. So, what do you think? My George, you did it. You did it. That's good. I'm glad. Wears you out for a moment or two. You're out of breath. But once you finish, you'll be okay, and you're going to say, that wasn't too bad after all. And you want to do it again the next day. But you need to do these every day. Set a program. In other words, you're not going to go every day, 30 days a month. What you can do is 3 or 4 or 5 days during the week, you do it, then take a break, then come back. That's it, okay? So, with that said, I hope you follow me. I'll be doing these live broadcasts for the next 2 weeks. My website is my 70 size. 70 represents my age area. I'm in my 70s, I'm 78. And the size is what my size is now. That's all, it's my size, 70s. That's what it is. So, look me up. I'm still working on my website, like I said. I started with somebody and he just disappeared after he got my money. And so I'm doing what I can do, the best I can do, because I don't have that kind of knowledge for that. But I'm learning. All right. So, till tomorrow, bye.